did it.
I don't
That's
know.
about as straight as it's gonna get. Good job, team.
Oh my
All
god,
right.
you know how hard it is to keep both of you in camera? It's fine. This is a good angle right here.
Right here. Okay.
This
Right
is
here.
the one.
So what's up, everyone? We're back from New Jersey. We had so much Italian food, and it was awesome, and bagels, and by we, I just mean Dan and I and Tay and Evan. We went up there for Formula Drift.
Yeah.
But yeah, we wanted to just show you guys around and show you what all we have for sale.
And we've got some pretty big business changes, if you haven't seen them already, that we're gonna kind of leak on
Gross.
on this platform. But
I'm on instantly went
should
to
we?
diapers.
Trust me, I've been there. I've been eating Italian food for 4 days. So, should we start there?
Cancel.
This is why we don't do live streams, guys.
Yeah.
Should we start with the business stuff?
Sure. Let's do it.
All right, so if you notice, at least with our car listings on social media platforms, because this is where most of you guys see them, not necessarily our website, we've started selling vehicles as is as well.
Direct from Japan.
Direct from Japan. So we have 2 inventory types now, and I don't know which
You're
thing
good.
to look at.
Just
so
look
I'm
in
just
this
looking in the
direction.
general direction. We have 2 different inventory types now. We have our premium inventory, which is everything that we've been doing: VIP cars, bone stock cars, sports cars,
Really nice, fully finished cars.
the cars that we go all the way through mechanically, visually, do full paint correction, crazy detail, go through them all. We still are doing that. But what we are also doing is taking the same quality vehicle that we're already buying, but buying more of them so that we can sell them. And I'm not throwing shade when I say this, like all the other importers, i.e. we bring the cars in, we clean them up, and we sell them to you.
Nice and simple. And what that allows us to do is sell them to you for less money,
Much
which
less
allows you to do your own maintenance, to learn your own vehicle if that's the type of thing you're into.
Yeah, and the cool thing about this process is that not everybody wants to buy like a show-ready car. I mean, everybody probably wants to do that, but not everybody can afford it. And I think by doing this, we're opening up the market for people to buy, or people that are like wanting to do some of this stuff themselves. They're into detailing. We do detail the cars, we just don't do a full paint correction on them. The guys that are cool with doing valve cover gaskets or tension rods or putting tires on their car. This allows those guys to get into a car much cheaper, and I'm being told to move so that we can have a Supra and a GTR in the background.
Muy bueno.
Muy bueno. But yeah, it's really cool. And the other thing that it allows us to do is predominantly we're Nissan and Toyota. We know those cars. Those are the cars we know how to work on. Those are the cars we know how to get parts for. All of that, all of the below, essentially.
Yeah.
But as you've seen, we've had a Honda Accord. We've got a Nissan Largo van. We've got an Integra. We have a
Honda
Type
Prelude.
R. We got a Prelude.
Yeah.
Where it opens us up. We've got some Camrys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
We have a
Corolla
Camry
11.
here like next week.
I think this week.
This week. Yeah.
So we've got, it opens up the market for us because we're not working on these vehicles. We're doing what all the other importers are doing, but we're doing them with the same quality and the same standards of finding the vehicles in the first place that we're currently
We're
using.
gonna make sure that they got good bones.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. With any of these vehicles, I mean, like even our premium inventory, we're replacing valve cover gaskets, front main seals, oil pan seals,
You know, suspension components that are just
yeah,
worn out. You know.
ball joints, tension rod bushings, you know, and that's just common issues on any vehicle.
Right.
So
they're,
the
they're
main,
25 years old. Right.
the biggest thing with us is no rust.
Yep.
You know, so yeah, so that's the big deal. The changes haven't fully gone into change on the website side of things. Here in the next couple weeks, you'll see some legitimately big changes. But if you go to inventory now, there's 2 different tabs. We've got our premium inventory and then our direct from Japan. So check out some of those cars. It's really cool, and then we get excited about it because we get to import stuff that we've never imported.
Like the
And
Nissan Largo van.
that I want so bad. I want it so bad.
K24DE.
Full aero.
Where my KAT boys at? Let's boost it.
No, it'll be cool for like 5 minutes.
No, it'll be great.
But yeah, I don't know. Questions. We can go to that next. What do you got, Cody?
More JZX90 and 100s.
We've got a literal crap ton of JZX 100 Mark II Tourbees too coming. We only like chasers are hard because chasers are always beat the crap up. So
Yeah, for whatever reason. I guess just because it was the sportier version.
which is
Yeah, Dan believes his Cresta is the sportiest of them all.
man, my GX 100 baby is so fast.
Adding stickers daily to the back window, getting it faster.
It has no stickers
I'm
on
so
it.
proud. I'm so proud.
Yet.
are-
It's because it's just slower.
So we are now open up for questions. If you guys have any questions,
Yeah, if you guys
sling
have
them at Ed
questions,
and Dan.
throw them at us, whether it be about us, the business, our car preferences, things that we have going around here. And in the meantime, I'm going to tell you guys to head on over to drivermotorsportsmerch.com. We just opened up last week a dedicated merch site for the merch. We have $8 flat rate shipping. That's literally the cheapest we can make it without losing money. Well, I mean, technically we are losing money at that $8 flat rate shipping.
Which sucks. It's $8.
Yeah, which sucks.
Aristo, first generations. Any more coming with leather?
No,
Well, we do have another 2 coming, I think, or 3 coming. I don't know.
I don't think they're leather though.
Probably not.
Yeah, leather's rare.
Yeah,
I don't see that R33 behind you on the inventory list. Is it for sale?
Okay, so funny story. We were really stoked to have this car because it's a really freaking nice car. Maybe we can walk around and talk about that in a second.
We're
but
gonna get a bunch of content out of it.
We're gonna
put it
make
on
a start to
blast.
finish
Yeah.
video, and then what happened is it got in, let's say on a Monday, and we sold it on Tuesday, like picked up.
It sold on Monday and it was picked up on Tuesday.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it just came back.
So it sold the day it
Yeah,
arrived.
it got correction, and
We threw a Haltech
yeah,
in it.
Josh put a Haltech on.
Evan Slayton says, how much does Dan love Italian food?
Right
Good
now,
God.
about I got a pretty low level of love for some Italian food, but it's only because that's all I've eaten for the last 5 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 4 days now.
What about Celica GT4s?
No. We can source them.
Yeah, we can source you one, but they're difficult to find. We've had a couple, but parts are not the easiest to find, and it's really hard to find one that's not rusty.
So the problem with the Celica GT4s is you have to find one with low mileage so that the suspension's good because it's almost impossible to find anything for them. And they have to be not rusty, so you're looking for a very big diamond in the rough.
Tay Whiteside says, talk about your tall people shirts.
We do, so you heard me talk about the merch. We've got some, I mean, Ed's wearing one now.
Yeah, this is the shirt. This is just black, not the color
This
of the
is
new
the,
shirt.
this is the brand shirt that we have changed to for shirts moving
And look
forward.
how tall. Look how tall. Can you see me?
It's very tall. On me, it's like a dress, and I love it.
I don't have to like worry about my butt crack being out for the whole world to see. Like all of YouTube's already seen it, but
So we have a couple new shirt designs. One that should be done this week, and we'll probably have that out for sale later this week. Super cool, super pumped on it. And guys, it's not a black shirt, so
be surprised. Be
be
ready.
surprised. And it's definitely a cool shirt. It's on a fashion fit, very heavyweight
Yeah,
T-shirt,
the neck's nice and tight. I looked
Yeah.
at my beard. You can
but
see it.
comfy.
Yeah, it's good.
So super stoked on that.
Why don't you all buy wheels from Japan and sell it to the public?
We buy wheels from Japan, but the reason we don't sell them to the public is because we're greedy and we need those. We need those wheels. For all of our cars coming in, we need it. And the problem is we spend a good amount of money on wheels, but we need them quick. If we were to fill up an entire container and spend $100 grand on wheels, then we would sell them because then there would be margin for us to sell them. There isn't now.
Who is a Brunetta?
I
5.
don't-
They keep requesting to join the live.
I don't know who that.
Max Illegal Fam says hi guys,
Hey,
and
bud.
how are you?
We are good.
Great.
Yeah.
Dan had more Italian food for lunch, so he's nice and satisfied.
This whole live is
I
about
went club
Dan.
sandwich. I went for the club sandwich too.
Wow. I mean, I was gonna go with a sub, but I was like, I mean, I'm this far deep, I might as well, you know?
We're here. Come to the dumpster.
Oh man.
Uh,
Hot.
Um,
Cody, do you have any questions?
do I have any questions?
Yeah.
Do you have any questions?
Yeah. How many cars do we have coming in the next 2 weeks?
So we a lot. Showing up to port this week is 29.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow is 29. The following week we have 9 or 11.
Yeah, we had 6 cars that we got in last week. 3 more are coming in yet this week to the dealership.
Dustin said that's a nice R33 there.
I wonder who the owner is.
Yeah.
Right.
Someone asked Laurel's fan or not.
Yes.
Big fans.
Huge fans of
Nissan,
Laurel's.
bro.
It's got a Laurel out there that's blown up.
Yeah.
Not blown up.
It needs bearings that's blown up.
Yeah, well, I wasn't entirely on that. So thanks, Dan.
Oh man, I'm sorry.
When do we get to see Mr. Wizard wearing a tutu?
What?
Whenever you want, I'll get the tutu if he wears it.
Oh, he would wear it. He would wear it without needing any.
You wouldn't have to bribe him.
No,
You
you
just do it.
Send-
wouldn't even have to prop him. You just
Send
give
me
him
the
to-
Century to Germany.
We haven't shipped any, exported any vehicles.
It's because it's a lot of red tape. It's more red tape to export a vehicle out of the U.S. than it is to import one.
Wow. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Any Suzuki Jimneys?
Nope, we can get one for you.
We can source them.
Yep.
Any R34s coming in?
Yes, but they're already for clients. So if you want one, I can get you one.
Yeah.
But
So-
we're not going to actually bring any in until they're actually legal, just because of storage and it ties up funds and stuff like that. So, but if you do want one, we can get you
We
one.
could talk
All right.
about your
All right.
role now.
Yeah. we can
So
talk
that's
about that.
big.
Well, let me answer this. Let me catch up on these questions real quick.
Fire 'em off, Cody.
Any more MK4 Supras coming
We
in?
have a single turbo, HKS single turbo one arriving late July.
All right.
It's super sick.
What about any diesel Crowns coming in?
No.
All right.
The last one was bought by accident.
Thanks, Chris. It's a clean car, low miles. He was like, I'm buying it.
Any R34s for under 35K, or are those prices long gone?
34 GTTs and 4-doors. I mean, a GTT, you're probably,
You can get an NA.
Yeah,
for,
you can get
for
an
under
NA.
30. You could probably get a rough turbo one for under 30.
a
But
4-door
it's
GTT you can.
But it's gonna be rough.
As far as GTR, add 100K to that, and you got to do.
GTRs are.
GTRs,
140K.
yeah, they're.
Yeah.
I mean, every month we get closer to the GTRs being legal. It's like 10 grand, 10 grand, 10 grand. 2 months ago they were like 110, and then now they're like.
They've been hovering up where they are. for
Someone
the
said, I
last
missed the
6
beginning of live. What are the changes to the business? Wouldn't you give us a short summary of that?
Short summary is that we are now, we're still doing what we're doing with the premium vehicles, which is what we've been doing all along. So fully going through every single vehicle. But now we're also offering the vehicles, and again, no shade, just like every other vehicle where we import and sell. That's it. Still buying the same quality vehicle that we're looking for now. We're just buying more of them.
Yeah. And a few different ones. like-
And different ones because we can now because we're not working on them.
Here's a perfect one for these two. RB or JZ, and why? So you got Team RB right here, and you got Team JZ right here. Even though he's got a Nissan on his shirt, that's fine.
I appreciate both of them a lot.
Yeah,
I
they're both
appreciate
Yeah.
the sound and tone of an RB, the power band.
Yeah.
Really, the same thing can be said for a JZ. They're both great.
My spiel is that it depends on your goal. If your goal is 600 horsepower, your money's going to go a lot longer, quicker in a JZ than it would an RB.
Yeah.
But if you're going 1,000 horsepower, I'd probably go RB, personally.
Yeah, we talk a lot about
Because if I'm going to spend that kind of money to make $1,000 and fully build a motor, I'd want it to be an RB. If I was going to spend $8,000 in parts to make 600 horsepower out of a JZ, I would do that. But $8,000, once you get over that 500 horsepower mark in a JZ or in an RB, it's
Well, either.
yeah. But even then, you can run a stock bottom end on a JZ for. See, this is what we talk
Here they
about
go again.
forever.
Just
It's
go
back
back
and forth.
back.
We
Nice
love
long
them both.
question. We want quick question.
yeah.
We love them both.
Are you guys importing parts?
No.
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 We would rather show you how to import them yourself, which is what we do all the time for customers. We'll
Yeah,
just
go
show
to
you how to do it.
www.bayou.com.
That's
Alright.
it. Search your chassis code.
Someone said more Chasers and Mark IIs.
Got a bunch of them.
What are you seeing on Fairlady twin turbo pricing?
I mean, it's funny because for the last 3 years, we haven't bought any. And then this year we bought 2.
We've sold them both already.
And we sold
Yeah,
them
they go
both,
pretty quick.
but they're just so hard to find, in good condition, really. So when we do find them, I mean, it's not that we're not looking for them, but when we find them, we try to get them. So.
Yep. Someone said, don't forget to buy their merch. The super shirt and the hats are a nice fit. We appreciate that.
Thank you. Go
Good
to drivermotorsportsmerch.com.
Any new jorts coming in?
Oh, shut up. That had to have been GTR Spidey, huh?
Yep.
Shannon, I even complimented your car to a customer today. I was like, oh man, your motor's about to go back in.
How do you think the new RB blocks from PRP are going to change your RB JZ
Oh, man.
business?
It is going to be so good.
It's going to be really nice not to have to search the internet for months to find a 26 block.
That, and we have a pretty good relationship with Herman, personally, as well as business, and knowing the depth that these things are going to be going through is pretty sick.
I said. Any Barosas when
Not
legal?
for a couple years.
Not for a couple of years.
When legal.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Naturally. It's got a
Um,
Jay-Z in it.
All right, this is a very complicated question. Left or right sock first? Think about it.
Ooh. I'm a right sock first, but I'm left-handed. Well, I'm ambidextrous.
I think I go left.
I go left sock
like I
first.
And you're right-handed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go left sock first.
And you're right-handed?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it is. Yep. Yeah.
Wow, you just blew my mind. I never thought about that.
Yeah,
question.
left-handed.
Yeah, great question. NA Chaser prices. What are they looking like?
It depends. So,
NA Chaser,
NA Auto Chaser, probably sub 10. It depends if it's a Tour S or if it's just a Grande.
No, because we're buying nice cars.
Well, I know.
Yeah, it's going to be 12 grand. And we can put it.
Well, a Tour S, yeah.
Even a GX.
A GX wouldn't.
They're expensive, bro.
Well, Chasers are a whole other thing.
Everyone wants a Chaser.
It doesn't
Everyone
matter.
wants an ML.
It doesn't
They're
matter the
expensive.
trim on Chasers.
No.
You could buy a nicer Mark II for cheaper than you could buy a worse Chaser.
Yeah.
Legit.
Yeah.
Open to collab with local content creators? Inbox us on Instagram. If it's
Of
OnlyFans,
course.
inbox me directly.
Wow.
And thanks for posting my Celsius. You're welcome. It was a great picture. Let's see.
Are there any comments on the bottom one?
Nah, not a lot. It's not a lot going on. I got a live chat up here too. Any S15 Silvias?
We can get them.
We can get them.
They're not legal yet, and we don't do that crap. Don't listen to your buddies. I know you can get them. It's not
they can
worth
get you a
it.
title for it.
It's not
fine.
worth it.
It's okay. Yo, did you know how much the fines are for that crap?
Oh, it's a lot.
Yeah, you can get fined like $250,000 for the car. They take the car. You
Yeah.
can't pull anything off the car.
And then it's blacklisted, and the
Yeah.
only way that you could recoup any of your money, but you're already
No,
screwed.
they'll seize the car. They won't just blacklist it.
And someone said, as y'all recommended, use jessestreeter.com for importing parts. I have Arrow
Jesse's
coming
the man.
for my Chaser. They make it easy. So
There's only one white Celsius here with what's on the list, so you got it.
excuse me if I butcher the name, but could you get a 4x4 Hiace double cab truck?
Hilux?
I might just be a misspell. I would think it's Hilux.
Probably a Hilux.
Probably.
The double
S.
cabs. I mean, yeah, but they're expensive. You're talking 40 grand for a Hilux turbo diesel double cab.
How much miles or kilometers on the Celsius? They range from
I mean, typically we're buying them under 80,000. That's
Yeah.
I mean, not to say that there's not more than that, because it's
Yeah, so especially with Celsius, they have a 4-liter one, right? So in Japan, you tax based on the size of your engine and how much you drive it. So generally, the high
in the year,
well,
and the age of vehicle.
So generally, the larger the displacement, the lower the miles because it's more expensive to buy or to drive. Rather.
Someone said I'll buy $200 of merch if we can get the YouTube video with me with with Mr. Wizard wearing a pink tutu and tiara for the day. You put that $200 merch order in, and I will make sure Josh wears a tutu and tiara for a whole day.
That's the easiest.
That's easy money.
Yeah, that's the easiest.
Josh will be
200.
like, "Oh, somebody wants me to do this for a video."
We'll set up a camera and live stream
Casual,
for
yeah.
the whole day.
Yeah, we'll set up a CCTV live stream of Josh wearing a tutu.
We'll tell
working
Josh
on
it's
RVs
Casual
all day.
Friday and bring him in the tutu and the, and the tiara. I've also used that website for parts. Yep, they're really good. Am I the only one the audio went out on? Audio's dead. Is the
Oh
back?
no!
Is the back? We getting audio? We back?
Check.
Someone give us a check if audio's back
Cash.
up. Audio.
Cash. Oh,
No.
All right. Checking. Check.
check.
That's random. Check. Someone tell us if the audio's on now. Audio been
Weird.
dead for a minute.
Hello.
We're gonna have to stop it and start it.
Audio's good on the YouTube side. Are you guys still doing the Gatlinburg show?
No.
Well, I'll stay in front for the YouTube people.
All
while we
right.
figure it out.
Is it working now?
It's on. Okay, well, YouTube's good. Instagram, let us know something.
Well, Dan's got the stream open.
Oh, that's random and weird.
Can't floss.
I don't know. Okay.
We back?
No.
Oh, cool.
But YouTube's good.
Did your mic take a crap?
Well, bummer.
Sorry, live.
Sorry, Instagram.
Weird. Never had
Check
that
us out
happen.
on Facebook. I could sign.
Never had that
Check us
happen
out on
before.
Facebook.
You know,
Alright.
we could just invite Dan to the chat.
Yeah, we could try that. Oh, it's working again.
It's working. We're good.
Hey.
Audio's back.
Yay!
So,
Don't
should
know what
we
that was
walk
about.
around some, or
We should show them the cars in the
at
showroom.
least
All right,
the showroom?
we'll show you the showroom cars with this big rig I got. Ed, we need to talk about your camera quality later.
Should be fine.
It's not great.
It looks horrible.
It's a Google. That's
It's-
a Google
it's probably,
phone.
No, it's probably YouTube.
Hold on, let me get in there and make sure it's not gonna.
All right.
Everybody else enjoy Ed's beard.
Yeah.
So, R33 GTR.
It's got to be YouTube.
It's gotta be.
And what's interesting enough is we're pretty sure that this is a legit 400R hood, mainly because the hood hinges, from what Josh was
400R
explaining.
hoods are carbon?
I don't know. Well, this looks like
In Nakuma, just because the audio went out, yes, if you buy the 200 merch, we will make sure Josh wears the tutu.
Yes, we will. 100%. That'll be hilarious.
Yeah,
But this
this
thing's
is-
super sweet.
Pretty much exactly how it came.
Yeah.
Can you source an RB26?
No.
No.
I mean, like long. Sorry for the short answer, but.
And
we
Frank
literally
Dart
just talked about
said,
that.
Frank Dart said like 10 minutes ago, it just popped up. It said, what's going on with that R33?
What's up, Frank? This is sold. This is one that we imported. It sold the day after it got here, and he drove it for a little bit. And then we brought it back here, and we threw a Haltech on it and tuned it. Got it running a little bit better. It was running fine, honestly, but it's just safer. Had a FCON in it, which means you can't tune it, so you're gonna have to do something in the future, regardless. So.
Yeah, what, it made
Yeah.
500?
500 and
18 PSI or something?
5
What up,
something
Danville?
torque and 18 psi on pump, so she healthy.
Yeah, real healthy.
Y'all want to show, someone asked if they could see the wheels on the wall.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Love showing off the wheels.
Thanks, Hot Wheels on YouTube. Appreciate it. It's cool, R33. We got all kinds of wheels, so it just depends on where you all want to.
So, those are our singles. We have a few singles. Display wheels, if you will. But then, yeah, the rest of these are all for stock cars that we bring in. So, if it's a sporty wheel, it'll go on something sporty. If it's a big old flat face wheel, it'll go on something VIP-esque.
And then sometimes we change up the style. The only thing that's not a wheel that we've bought, and technically we still bought the Blitz 03s for our customer.
Hey.
This has been refinished.
Shout out to Japan. You're in Japan right now? That's awesome. We appreciate your...
I feel like I'm in Japan every day.
Yeah, we kind of feel like we're in Japan here every day. Look, here's the Super, guys. I know y'all just asked about it. Sorry about the YouTube camera quality. It's not Ed's phone. It's definitely YouTube's in-apps camera. But
It's just dumb. We have great Wi-Fi. Like it should be
yeah,
working.
great Wi-Fi, great everything. It's fine. It's
Yeah.
So, got this beautiful Supra. Gorgeous.
Hot fire.
Hot fire.
And then the NSX, of course.
Yes, can't forget about the NSX.
So really, we just need an FD in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we'll have all the...
quadfecta.
Quadfecta.
I like the word. And the NSX. Any word on the intercooler for the Y33?
No, it's probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
Legitimately. Y33s apparently don't like front mount intercoolers. We've yet to make any extra power with a front mount intercooler. Boost is inconsistent and doesn't make power. So if you want to modify your Y33, get one of our exhausts, because they're awesome. Buy you a cone filter, HKS, Apex, and maybe a boost controller. But just enjoy the car for what it is. If you want something fast, buy a GTR.
Yeah. I think it has to do with yeah. I think it has to do with the automatic transmission module.
There's a really good possibility. We've tried modifying a couple now, and they just do not work out great.
We are not in Los Angeles. We're actually in Rustburg, Virginia, so on the other coast.
Yeah, East Coast.
East Coast.
East Side? Sorry.
But yeah, Y33s, I mean, I think once you get rid of the automatic transmission and your manual swap, you kind of open up the possibilities for a lot more, but with the automatic transmission, we're limited on, there's a lot of things with RPM and that are controlled through that transmission ECU, so.
Any chance the driver would consider building drift rentals for track days?
Yeah, when we have our own track.
That's right. Foreshadow. We're getting our own track one day.
One day, it's going to happen.
One day it's gonna happen. Sooner than you think.
But still far away.
Because you guys are gonna buy a lot of merch, right?
And a lot of
Sell
cars.
A lot.
Yeah.
And a lot of cars.
Tune in tomorrow for track details.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the showroom's looking on point. We got some displays being made over here in the corner. Need to order a few more things, and then hopefully we can start getting some cool trinkets in there. Yeah. Collectibles.
Look, I say if everybody in this chat, if y'all blow up our merch website and we start seeing these merch orders come in like after this live or anything like that, I'll make Devin wear a dress for a whole day, and Josh can wear his tutu. And they're not going to fight that. They'll both do it. So blow up the merch. Driver Motorsports, merch.com. Blow up the merch. Buy in the orders. I will make Fab Daddy and Mr. Wizard wear a dress and a tutu for a whole day, and I'll show y'all the whole thing.
Oh yeah, we did just get a great hat.
Thanks,
back.
Wong. Appreciate that, buddy. Putting it in the chat like that.
Yeah, so we just got these back. So we got some.
Ooh, those are like a light gray.
I know, I'm
Yeah.
going to have to cop one of those real quick.
So we finally have these back. The OG Flex fits.
What size is
But so we have a small and medium. It's like universal size. That's a small medium. I'm gonna take it out of inventory. But no, just kidding. But yes, we have these back. We've got trucker hats, snapbacks, and of course, like 8 or 9 shirt designs, and then we have another one that should be dropping later this week.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, so
We have 7 currently. The 8th is about to drop.
Oh, I'm
And the
going to need
9th and the 10th are both in the design stages.
I'm going to need a black.
Actually, potentially the 11th.
A black flex fit. Do we have those in right now?
We don't.
We don't
Just
right
the gray
now.
and the flex fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, but get you a gray one, man. Blow up the merch. Oh man. Are Japanese cars popular in Virginia? Actually, they are, but we also sell on a like national
We
scale
sell
as
them
well.
all over the country. I would say they happen in hot spots.
Yeah.
So-
there may be 5 locally here in Lynchburg.
In this specific area, there's only a handful.
Like in the closest 45 minutes, there's probably only 5 or 6.
Well, there's probably more.
I need a bucket.
know of.
Someone said I need a bucket hat. Hey, keep your eye out on that merch website, man.
Bucket hats. Just the ugliest thing that came back, and now they're cool again.
Who said, can I come hang with y'all on the AC? Thurman.
No.
Get back to sanding there, buddy.
Get back to work.
What were we just saying? Are they probably no? But they do. It's funny, like
Yes, we can see
selling
your
these
chats.
cars because you'll sell one to an area, and then all of a sudden his buddy will want one, and then their buddy, and then next thing you know, you live in Raleigh, North Carolina, and I've probably sold 15 cars in the last year in that area.
Yep.
So Raleigh is
Shout out to y'all, Raleigh.
Raleigh.
Shout out to you, Raleigh peeps, for representing.
Are you asking if we sell windshield banners or if we have windshield banners? Because we do
We
have windshield
banners.
banners.
We do not sell them.
Yeah.
We used to, but it's just such a pain.
I'm from Kansas.
It is.
Yeah.
Because we know what sizes and what curve works for certain vehicles, and if we don't know the vehicle that it's going on, we don't know the width and the curve and the
It's
height.
either,
and
it's
the-
either not going to fit or it's going to be this far down the
Yeah, then we have to play the guessing game.
Yeah, then we yell at Cody for cutting it wrong. He
Yeah,
didn't cut it
that's
wrong.
my
It's
fault.
just
and
the way
then,
it is.
and then the installer screws that up, and then
You got to give him another one.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Headache.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
We
fine.
really try to dial in our processes around here and make life easy.
We try to
not
make life
difficult.
easy for both
Everyone.
users. Yeah.
But I mean, that's every car in the showroom. Is there anything else y'all want to talk about? If we go outside, it's gonna get a little spotty. It's gonna break up,
It's going to be bright too.
and it's gonna be hot.
It's already bright in here.
How fun was FD last weekend?
So sick.
Amazing.
That was probably the most wild FD event as well.
I mean, out of the 3 years we've been there, this was definitely. the
I mean,
most
this was the wildest one. Great driving.
Who won?
LZ.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yo, Dan, when are you bringing me my R34? I'm ready, Frank.
Well, Frank, Ed is the dude who
I-
does all the sourcing
I can
now.
get that for you, buddy.
So hit up Ed.
Sales@drivermotorsports.com.
Yeah. He'll just call me right after this live stream. Be like, Dan, give me Ed's number. Also, I miss Frank. I haven't talked to him in a while.
Frank, he said call him.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else major that we need to talk about. If you guys have any more questions, go ahead and pop them up.
Yeah, if you guys have a JDM car and you want us to sell it,
Oh, yeah.
shoot us an email. So Ed is doing all of the client sourcing. So anytime we're sourcing a car for somebody, you're dealing with Ed directly and exclusively.
Yep.
So if you call our main number, one of us will pick up. And if you want to talk about sourcing and that process, I know all that stuff too. Happy to fill you in on the details, and then I can give you the Ed.
Yep.
All right. Last question before we shut this thing down. I think it's the proper question to end on is what shampoo does Ed use?
None.
Very rarely do I use shampoo.
Yeah,
I condition, and I don't remember the name of it right now, but it's pretty bomb.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
I doubt it.
All right, well, I guess we'll end this live
More
stream.
like Valvoline, brother.
Maybelline. Mighty Maybelline.
Oh,
All right,
God.
thank you guys for watching. That's been a Monday live stream with Driver Motorsports. We'll do this more often.
Yeah, maybe we're gonna try to do it again, like maybe Friday if it's not too busy.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll
All
see you
right.
guys later.